Hello everyone, my name is Aiman Maulana from Pokde and today, well, I don't really have something concrete planned, at least not for the long term with this kind of videos, but I've always wanted to do this style of video where I'm just talking right into the camera. So for today, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to talk about the consumer tech products that you can expect in the near future. You know, things that you kind of wish for. This is something I kind of posted on Facebook some weeks back, just to gather some thought, gather some feedback, and see what people think nowadays. So in this case, I'm going to share with you 3 tech products that I'm hoping to see in the near future. If it's not this year, definitely sometime soon. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. So for my first pick, what I want here is a smartphone with a big camera sensor. Now, I don't mean unrealistically huge, but I mean a 1-inch sensor, specifically something similar to what you find in a Sony RX100. Or I guess in today's terms, it could be like the Sony ZV-1 series. I think that'd be more familiar with today's audience. Now, a lot of smartphones nowadays come with sensors that are smaller than 1 inch. But even then, the images and the videos that come out of it is pretty good quality. But back then, let's say like what, 5, 6, 7 years ago, with the Sony RX100 and its 1-inch sensor, you could actually take pictures with quality that rivals the DSLR. Now imagine taking that hardware and putting it on a phone. I think we'll be seeing quite a huge leap in visual quality, both in photos and in videos. Now, I know there are some smartphone brands that have already incorporated a 1-inch sensor into their phones. Xiaomi has done that, Huawei has done that. I believe Sony has tried to do that as well. But what I mean here is that I want a 1-inch sensor camera in a phone to be the mainstream option. It's not like a specialized model. It's not like only available in the Ultra, the highest end. At least the base flagship model. If we're talking like, let's say, we have the S24, S24 Plus, S24 Ultra, we have the iPhone Pro and the Pro Max, and the regular iPhone of course. I want it to be available on the base model of a flagship at least, so at least it's a whole lot more accessible to people. I think in this way we'll see a huge leap in quality, especially given how well the phone software nowadays like optimizes the visual clarity of like pictures and videos. I think we'll be in for something very, very amazing. But I think we're coming close to that right now, so hopefully we get to see that soon. Now for my second pick, it's a laptop with a built-in multi-monitor setup. Now, what I mean here is that when you open up the laptop, you could have your standard like single monitor screen, but it could probably slide out and then come out with like another 1 or 2 extra monitors. Now, Razer has a concept on this. I believe it's called Project Valerie, and Asus has a dual screen monitor setup, but I don't really want a small screen as a second screen. What I want here is a full-fledged secondary and third screen, so I can actually multitask much better. Now, for me, when I was in Computex in Taiwan, the one painful thing for me when it came to doing work, because it really slowed me down, was that I have gotten so used to doing work at home and in the office, where I have 2 or 3 monitors at least to work with. But working on just a single monitor, it was actually kind of annoying, if I'm being honest here. Now, I kind of got around that. Like if I was at a hotel, what I do is that I have the laptop connected to the TV, so the TV acts as like a second monitor. But that's like the best I can do. And nowadays, I know you do have like portable monitors that you can kind of bring around. It'll be as if like a huge tablet, and you can just connect that to your laptop via USB-C. But personally for me, and this feels like a first world problem, I'm kind of lazy. If I could have everything just ready almost immediately, I can get up to work like almost immediately with like little to no efforts. And I know for a fact I'm not the only one on this. If there's any way they could actually have this with minimal effort, a whole lot of us would actually like enjoy this. And I am definitely one of them. Now for my last pick of the tech gadgets I want to see in the future, hopefully in the near future, is like futuristic glasses. Now what I mean here is that, imagine if you will, regular glasses, maybe a little thicker than this because they have to accommodate like batteries and stuff, but with AR, augmented reality feature in it. So imagine if you will, you're just walking around and you're seeing like any random items, like it could be a phone, it could be an object, it could be like a potted plant or whatever, and when you're looking at it, it highlights it up and it'll name the item, that's one thing, but it could probably show you like where you could purchase like that item, for example, or maybe like give you some extra details about the set item that you're looking at. I guess imagine it as something that you see in a video game. Maybe you can even see like your health bar, some other things. Like it'll be an interesting way to look at life at that point, especially for us gamers. It gives us an additional way to gamify our lives, so to speak. But what I want here is the convenience of seeing and looking up things as I'm looking at them, as opposed to like taking, let's say, a phone for example, and just taking pictures with it and all, search it up. I think this kind of makes looking things up like in real life like a whole lot easier. But with what we have right now, technologically speaking, I don't think we're quite there yet. Maybe another 2 years, maybe another 3 years, because what I'm imagining right now is the most you can get is, say for example, right, we have your typical VR headset. I would not be caught dead wearing this out in public, that's for sure. It doesn't matter if it's the Apple Vision Pro or some other brand. This is quite bulky to be wearing outside. For VR headset standards, this is quite compact, but if you're gonna be wearing this out in public, yeah, it's not viable. So I'm hoping to see like a mainstream AR glasses option that everyone can wear, and at least this way it kind of encourages people to check on their vision at the same time, because I know for a fact I did not know I need glasses until a few years back, where I just took my friend's glasses just randomly and then realized, wait, I can see everything in HD again, oh no.
I can see!
So yeah, there you have it. This is the first edition of this video, I guess, that we're doing, this new video series that we're doing for Pokde, where I'm just going to be talking directly to the camera. I've been wanting to do this for a while, like I said before, and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do exactly with this video series other than just randomly talking to the camera. I figured I could just do like a simple back and forth, like I'll ask you the question, you guys answer, and then I'll also answer. But I think we can get it started with this, because I know I was going to post this on Facebook like sooner or later. Now, how often do you upgrade your phones? And any particular reason why? I think we can go with that, and the next video I'll cover on this topic. And I'll share you some of like my own experiences upgrading phones over the years. So yeah, I think that's all for today's edition. So I don't really have a name for this video series yet, but if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comments. And I guess I'll see you guys next time then. Bye bye.